Hello everyone, welcome to your mat. Find Sukhasana, easy seated position, and close your eyes. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Begin to bring your awareness not only to your breath but to your body. How is your body feeling right now in this very moment? As much as possible, we want to keep our attention right here, right now, while we practice yoga. I know sometimes that's easier said than done. Do not be discouraged if you find your mind wandering. Just begin again. Come back to your breath, to your body. As you inhale, feel the air begin first to expand through the chest, then through the ribs and the belly. And then as you exhale, feel the air leave the belly, the ribs, and the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Find your Ujjayi breath. Slight constriction in the back of your throat as you make sound of the ocean with your breath. Take your hands by your sides, press your fingertips into the earth. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, press down with your fingertips and anchor down through your sits bones. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, ground. Find the polarity between your top of your head and your tailbone. One reaching upward, the other reaching downward. Finding length and space in your spine and in your torso. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. You can gently open your eyes and follow your fingertips with your eyes. And exhale, bring your gaze back down, let your hands sink down. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. At the top, interlace your fingers, press up with your palms, press your chest forward. Look upwards if you like, or you can also look forward still, or even down towards the ground. Inhale. And exhale, separate your hands. Let your left hand sink down towards the earth. Right hand reaches overhead. Look skyward. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead. And exhale, drop your left hand down to the side. Reach your right arm overhead. I think it's the other arm. Your right arm is down, left arm reaching overhead. It should be the opposite arm from the first side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Reach your right hand towards your left knee and look over your back shoulder. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. And exhale, switch to the other side. With each inhale, continue to find a little more space and a little more length in your spine. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. And exhale, bring your arms down by your sides and then make your way over to all fours. Bring your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. You can always tuck your toes under for a little extra stability here if you need that or want that. Inhale, drop the belly and look up into cow pose. Exhale, round the spine. Press the ground away to cat, Marjarasana. Inhale, up. And And exhale, round. Inhale up. And exhale, round. One more time here. Inhale. And exhale, round. Untuck your toes, return to neutral spine. Bring your big toes to touch as you take your knees about the width of the mat apart and sit back into child's pose. Hips back towards your heels, your forehead comes down to the mat if you can reach it. If you have a hard time resting your forehead on the mat, that is okay. You can always stack your fists here and bring your forehead down to rest on top. There's something magical that happens when your forehead is resting on something. It can help you to relax, to release stress, lowers blood pressure. So with that being said, you have permission to always come back to this posture, to child's pose, if you ever just need a break. When you're ready, all the way up to all fours, bring your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, tuck your toes under, and find downward facing dog. For this first time, pedal your feet out, sway your hips side to side. Shake out your head if you need to. Eventually settle in. Inhale, lift up on your toes, raise the heels, and exhale, press your heels down. Inhale, lift, and exhale, down. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. And one more time. Inhale, raise your right foot up into the air. Exhale, bend the right knee to find scorpion tail. Inhale, extend the right leg up, three-legged dog, square your hips. Exhale, bring your right foot forward, knee to nose, and then set your foot down and rock forward and back a few times while you're in Anjaneyasana, in a lunge. Drop your back knee to the ground, flatten the foot. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, sink down, cactus your arms, look up as you raise your heart up to the sky. Inhale, lift, straighten your front leg, and exhale, lower, cactus arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Hold it here at the bottom, but inhale, reach your arms overhead. Little baby back bend. Exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Raise your back knee. Inhale to plank, Phalakasana. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, lower to the ground. Squeeze the elbows in by the sides. Inhale, Bhujangasana, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, back to plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left foot up into the air, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, find scorpion tail. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, come forward with your left foot. Step your foot forward between the hands and then rock forward and back a few times. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose. And then we'll drop the back knee to the ground, flatten the foot. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, sink down, cactus the arms, but lift the heart. Inhale, lift, straighten your front leg, straighten the arms. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. And exhale. Hold it down, but inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, lower to the ground. Inhale, baby cobra. Maybe lift a little higher this time. Exhale, release. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your right foot up into the air. Exhale, scorpion tail. Inhale, three-legged dog. Keep the hips square. Exhale, bring your right foot forward between the hands. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, sink down a little more. Inhale, open your heart up, look up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands all the way down to the ground. Plant your left hand. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, bring your right hand down to the ground. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, or back to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left foot up into the air. Three-legged dog. Exhale, scorpion tail. Inhale, three-legged dog again. Exhale, bring your left foot forward between your hands. And inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, arch back, core tight. Exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Plant your right hand. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, bring your left hand down to the ground. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right foot up into the air. Exhale, scorpion tail. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, sweep your right foot forward between your hands. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, sweep your left arm down so it's reaching towards your left calf. Reach your right arm skyward. For a little more, bring your right hand behind your head. Breathe into the front of your left hip flexor. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down to the ground. Inhale, raise your right arm up and twist. Exhale, reach your right hand to the back of your mat. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, raise your left foot up into the air. Exhale, scorpion tail. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, reach your right arm back towards your right calf. Arch back. Keep your left knee stacked above your left ankle if possible. You can bring your left hand behind your head. Whenever we're doing these lunges, you always have the option to drop your back knee to the ground too. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Plant your right hand. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, reach the left hand towards the back of your mat. Inhale, reach your left hand overhead. Exhale, bring your left hand down. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold it here. Take a few deep breaths in through the nose. You could release, exhale through the mouth if you need that, and then just return to exhaling through the nose. Inhale, extend your right leg up into the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your right foot forward between your hands. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Listen up, exhale, bring your right hand back to the back of your left thigh. So it's the opposite arm this time. Arching back as much as you're comfortable with. You also have the option to bring your left hand behind your head, if you like. When you do that, hopefully you feel the stretch through the back of your left arm. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Drop your back knee, flatten the foot. Plant your left hand as you inhale, reach your right arm up. We're going to stay here for a few breaths this time. Feel free to stay here like this. Next option, should you want it, is to reach back with your right hand to grab your left foot. Look over your right shoulder. Breathe into the front of your left leg. You have the option to stay here, or you could bring your left elbow down to the ground. Inhale and exhale. If you're on your elbow, come back up very carefully with control. Release the back foot. Bring your right hand forward. Bring your right leg back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. And hold it for a few breaths. Inhale, lift your left foot up into the air. Exhale, bring your left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale. This time, bring your left hand back to grab the right back of your thigh. Reach the right arm overhead. Continue to let your hips sink down. Press through your right heel. If you want, bring your right hand behind your head and just let your head rest in your right hand. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, bring both hands down to the ground. Drop your right knee to the ground, flatten the foot. Plant the right hand. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. You have the option to stay here, if you like, or reach back with your left hand to grab your right foot. You can stay here, or of course you have the option to come down to your right elbow. Remember, we don't want to force anything. Be gradual, be kind to your body. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Make sure you're not forcing yourself and potentially injuring yourself. Inhale and exhale. Come back up and carefully release the back foot. Plant both hands. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Hold it here for a few breaths. Inhale. As you exhale, let your knees come down towards the ground. You can untuck your toes. I want you to leave your hips stacked directly above your knees, but just walk your hands forward. Let your heart start to melt down towards the ground. Your forehead could be resting on the ground. You could turn your head so that your cheek is resting either side, or you could prop your chin. Also the option to tent your hands for a little more. Carefully come back up, walk your hands back in. Inhale, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, press the ground away to cat. One more time each way. Inhale and exhale, round. Bring your back to neutral. Squeeze your elbows in by your sides. Lower your chest and your chin towards the ground. Extend your legs all the way out. Start off by bringing your elbows in line with your shoulders and a 90-degree bend at each elbow. Your fingertips are spread wide. As you inhale, press into your fingertips and begin to lift your chest off the ground. Just as we did at the beginning of class, find the polarity in your spine. The top part of your spine reaching upward, the lower part reaching in the opposite direction to find space between each vertebrae. Begin pressing your chest forward. Inhale and exhale, lower. Rest your head to one side. Take a deep breath. And when you're ready, bring your hands under your shoulders and find Cobra. We've been here before. We're going to stay for a few breaths. Check your form. Watch out for this. See how my shoulders are up by my ears. You want to find space between the shoulders and the ears. Let your shoulders sink down as you press your chest forward. You do not have to have perfectly straight arms. You may be here. It may be better for you to take your hands out wide like we just did. Inhale and exhale. Lower all the way to the ground. Rest your head in the opposite direction. To your elbows. Your forearms are parallel to each other. Press your chest forward. Option 1, you stay right here just like this. Your next option, you'll reach back with your left hand to grab your left foot. Begin to pull the left foot in. You may want to flip your grip to the inside. Take a few breaths here. Feel the stretch in the quadriceps in front of your left leg. One more breath. Release that. We'll switch to the other side. Reach back with your right hand to grab your right foot. Try to keep your shoulders and your hips square, the front of your mat. Inhale and exhale. Release. Stack your forearms, bring your forehead down to rest on top. Turn your toes out, press the arches of your feet and your inner thighs into the earth to find crocodile pose. And bring your feet back in line with your hips. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. And find locust. Inhale, engage your back muscles. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. Pull the shoulders down your back. You could be here with your hands under your shoulders, tops of the feet still on the ground. Next option would be to raise your feet off the ground. Again, think about squeezing all the muscles along the back of your body. If you want, let's bring the hands by the sides. Can you bring your thumbs to point upward or palms pointing outward? Feel your back muscles engaged here and feel the opening through the front of your body. Inhale and exhale, release, return back to crocodile. Stack your forearms, turn your toes out, and rest for a few breaths. And then we'll bring the feet back in line with the hips. Come back up to your elbows. Option 1, stay right here. Option 2, reach back to grab one foot for a few breaths, and then the other foot for a few. Next option, go back to locust. Or if you like, we could find bow pose. Reach back to grab one foot and each hand. You can flex your feet, hold on to the ankles, hold on to the inside. Your choice. Same action we did in locust. Engage your back muscles, press up with your feet, and breathe. Keep your spine long. Try to keep your knees in line with your hips. One more breath, and exhale, release. Rest your head to one side and breathe for a few breaths. Just relax. And when you're ready, press yourself up to all fours, kick your feet over to one side, and have a seat. Extend your right leg all the way out. Your left foot is just on the inner thigh of the right leg. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, reach your left arm up. Inhale, reach a little taller. And exhale, hinge forward from your hips to reach for your right foot. Janu Sirsasana. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, pull your right foot in. So you have lots of options here. First option, just cross your right foot in front of your left and fold forward. It's a great place to start opening up your hips. If you want to, you can start to cradle your right shin however you are comfortable with. Maybe you could even bring your right foot to the crook of your left elbow. Flex both feet. Just gently rock side to side as you pull your shin towards your chest. Press your chest forward towards your shin. Maybe you find a spot where you maybe need a little work. You can hold it there and send your breath into your right hip. Here, or if you want a little extra challenge, bring your right ankle to the crook of your left elbow. So just bring it up so that your elbow is supporting your leg, your arm is supporting your leg. Extend your right arm out to the right, look to your right fingertips. Then bring your right hand behind your head and interlace the fingers and breathe. Inhale, release the hands, and exhale. Set your right foot down, extend your left leg out. Right foot is along the inner thigh of your left leg. Inhale, extend your left arm up. Exhale, extend your right. Inhale, lengthen both arms. Exhale, fold forward. You can grab a hold of your left foot, or your ankle or shin, or hands could be on either side of your left leg. Focus on finding length in your spine first as you inhale, and then as you exhale, fold forward. All the way up and exhale. So the options are on this side again, cross your left leg in front of the right and simply fold forward. If you want a little more, start by just grabbing a hold of the right foot or the left foot with your right hand and the left knee with your left hand. Eventually, maybe you could bring the foot to the crook of the elbow and you can bring your hands together. Rock side to side like you would rock a baby, or find a spot that needs a little attention and hold it there and breathe into your left hip. Stay here. Or we could again bring this right elbow underneath your left ankle and your right hand is raised up, your palms facing towards your head. Extend your left arm out to the left. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bring your left hand behind your head and bind your hands together. Keep your feet flexed. Keep your gaze off to the left. Inhale and exhale, release the hands and release your feet all the way to the ground. Extend your legs out. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, and exhale, take your time and slowly lower all the way down to your mat. Once you're all the way on the mat, hug both knees in towards your chest and rock side to side. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your feet flat on the ground. Bring your knees about the width of the mat apart. Bring your arms out to cactus arms, elbows in line with your shoulders, 90-degree bend at each elbow. Inhale. As you exhale, drop your knees over towards the right. Inhale, come through the center. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. And this time, exhale, drop your knees to the right and hold it here. If you like, you can hook your right foot on top of your left knee for a little more of a stretch. See if that's what your body needs right now or not. Release the hook with the right foot. Inhale, bring your knees to the center. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. If you like, hook your left knee on top of the right knee. Sorry, your left foot on top of the right knee. Hook your left foot. Inhale, return to the center. Rock your knees side to side a few times. And when you're ready, extend your legs all the way out. Feel free to leave your arms where they are in this cactus position, or you could bring your arms by your sides and your palms face up. Another option would be to reach your right arm towards your left shoulder and cross your eyes with your right arm, and then cross the left arm on top. Wherever you are, it should be a comfortable position, someplace you could stay for a few minutes for our Shavasana final relaxation. Keep your focus on your breath. arms crossed over your eyes. Just switch the arm that's on the bottom. Cross the left arm over towards the right shoulder, across the eyes, and then bring the right arm on top. You have your arms over your eyes. Very carefully release. Come back to having your arms by your side. Begin to add small movement back in. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Eventually hug the knees in towards your chest. Rock side to side. Inhale. And exhale. Roll over to one side. Inhale, press yourself up to a seated position. Cross your legs where we started class. Inhale, put your arms overhead. And exhale, bring your palms together to touch and down to heart center. One last deep breath together. Inhale. And slow exhale. Namaste. Hope you all feel amazing. Have a good day.